Thank you, Lauren. Republican Congressman Chip Roy got into a heated exchange with Attorney General Merrick Garland over migrants accused of killing U.S. citizens. Roll tape.
As the Attorney General, the way to stop people like this from coming into the United States is to give more resources to the Border Patrol so that they can prevent it.
Mr. Attorney General, no.
You don't want
we the people of Texas, money's not going to solve the problem when the Department of Homeland Security and the President of the United States refuse to enforce the law, ignore the policies. The Department of Justice is suing the state of Texas in court, taking valuable resources to go against the people of Texas when Texas simply wants to say that we should have a say in stopping people who are illegally.
We are pleased to say that Congressman Chip Roy, Republican from Texas, is with us now on this show today. Congressman, we got this latest fix from Biden on the border. Will it actually fix anything, Congressman?
Yes, Stuart. Now, of course, the answer is no. In fact, when the president went to the microphone, I was in that hearing with Merrick Garland in having the exchange you just showed. And I came back and I watched the clips of the president, and I was kind of hoping maybe there might be something legitimate there. But look, the president gave up the game in his own speech. First of all, he acknowledged that, quote, we need to regain control of the border. So the president for the first time went to the microphone and acknowledged we do not have control of the border. He also went to the microphone and said, hey, this is because Republicans won't pass that Senate bill, which is the great bill that I must have in order to do this. At the same time that he's issuing executive orders, allegedly to solve the problem by setting a cap at 2,500 people a day instead of 5,000 a day, which is what the Senate bill did, both of which are foolish, both of which wouldn't get the job done because you're not dealing with asylum, you're not dealing with parole, and it is parole that is being violated by this administration to dump people into the United States. And in fact, it was parole that led to the individual getting released into the United States who killed Laken Riley. It's a sham. The president is lying again. Democrats are lying. They're killing Americans. They need to be held accountable now, and they need to be held accountable at the ballot box in November.
Congressman, I want to go back just for a moment to Biden once again blaming Trump and the Republicans for the border crisis. Just hold on a second. Just watch this. Roll it.
4 months ago, after weeks of intense negotiation between my staff and Democrats and Republicans, we came to a clear bipartisan deal. It was the strongest border security agreement in decades. But then Republicans in Congress, not all, but walked away from it. Why? Because Donald Trump told them to. So today, I'm moving past Republican obstruction and using the executive authorities available to me as president to do what I can on my own to address the border.
Congressman, I'm sorry, but that is laughable. Your comment, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely absurd. Again, he's giving up the joke because if you could have done it, if you do it now, you could have done it 3.5 years ago. If the Senate bill was so great, then why are you saying 2,500 instead of 5,000? But most importantly, you're trying to blame, oh, yeah, somehow we wanted to walk away because President Trump said so. First of all, President Trump was actually managing our borders so that we only had about 30,000 a month. He was getting the job done. But importantly, we were all opposing that legislation before President Trump came out against it. President Trump came out against it because it was a bad deal. And the fact that it was a bad deal is clear by virtue of what we're seeing right now. Yeah. Remember that Jay Johnson, the Secretary of Homeland Security under President Obama, said 1,000 a day was a crisis. This joker wants to say that he's going to come in and set it at 2,500 or that we should have passed the bill with 5,000 when we're dumping people in under parole. Laken Riley is dead because of his policies. He should be impeached for it. He should be booted from office for it in November. Our people are dying over this, and it's a joke that this president is doing this.
I've got to wrap it up because I'm coming up on a hard break. But Congressman Chip Roy, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thanks, Stuart.
Yes, sir.